Working in long-term care has actually really opened my eyes in terms of what foods I choose to eat.
Hey everyone, today I'll be showing you what I eat in a day as a dietitian in long-term care. It gets a little bit eye-opening, so stick around. For breakfast, it's sweet and simple. Start with some peanut butter, a banana, and a butter knife. Get 2 pieces of whole grain bread. Now this is important because whole grain bread provides a lot of fiber and some protein that boosts fullness. The peanut butter I use is natural with no sugar added, no salt added. A little bit different from the typical peanut butter, but once I got used to it, I loved it. I spread copious amounts of this stuff on each slice of bread. This provides me with a good source of protein and healthy fats to also keep me full before lunch. Next, I take my banana, and how do you guys open your banana? From the handle or from the supposedly correct side? Take your fighting stance in the comments down below. Anyway, I peel open the banana and cut it into coins that I use to decorate my peanut buttered breads. Bananas are a great source of fiber and potassium, and it's just so good with peanut butter, it's ridiculous. And I will eat that puppy right up. If I am feeling more hungry that morning, I will also drink a cup of lactose-free milk beside it, because my gut will never let me hear the end of it if I don't.
So right now I am here at my work, and if you don't know what I do, you can definitely check out this video over here. But basically I am a dietitian in long-term care. I don't usually have time to eat between my breakfast at around 8:30 until maybe around 1. And I know that I always try to promote the whole regular eating, regular hours, but I do understand those of you who are not able to do that. However, I still maintain the recommendation that you should not go beyond 6 hours without having something to eat. I usually bring in something from home. So this is some like blackberries with a bit of mandarin oranges, just so I can kind of get some fruit into my day, because I find that it's very hard to just get home and like forget about everything and just like collapse on the couch. So this is one way that I really try to make sure that I get my fruit intake in during the day. For today's lunch, we have some roast beef sandwiches. I always make sure to get the one with whole wheat bread just for a little bit more fullness and fiber. Vegetable mix. Now this is always usually from frozen veggies. Here we have some cod nuggets, just cod that's been kind of breaded and baked. And then we also have some French fries, which today are a little bit underdone, I feel. Usually this is actually one of my favorite meals here. And as I'm getting meals for myself from whatever is left over, I always try to do my best to aim for kind of the healthy plate method or the balanced plate method. So you can kind of see that about half my plate is filled with veggies, a quarter of protein, a quarter of starches, and I added a little sandwich here and there because I was just feeling really hungry today. This is really the general outlook of what my lunches would look like in terms of, you know, the proportions. If I don't have hot veggies, which I usually prefer, I could go with some salads, and if there's no carb portion, I could just double up on some sandwiches. So working in long-term care has actually really opened my eyes in terms of what foods I choose to eat. On the day-to-day, most of the time, I'm not trying to say to residents, choose healthier alternatives. Most of the time, I'm actually saying the opposite. At this point in their lives, it's no longer needed to try and prevent heart disease or trying to prevent diabetes. There's no point in it anymore. In addition, most of our residents here, they are not able to communicate with us anymore. They aren't able to choose or decide for themselves what they want to do. And so food, in the end of the day, it remains one of the only remaining enjoyments left. So yes, while it is important for us to try and prevent chronic diseases for ourselves, you should never ever feel guilty about enjoying the foods that you like to eat. So yes, as a dietitian, if our kitchen has bomb desserts that I love, or if our management brings staff some free food and asks if I want a cookie, you bet. So it's right now about 3:30 p.m. So in the morning, if I don't have time to eat my fruits, this is when I would eat my fruits. So aside from fruits, I also have some granola bars. And if you want to know more about what are some dietitian approved granola bars, you can check out this video right here. So the granola bars that I have right now in my office are PC Blue Menu fruit and nut, and also PC Blue Menu oatmeal and nut butter. Basically, this really helps me to prevent hunger. I get home at around 6, sometimes a bit later if I have a lot of work to catch up on. I realize that I can get really hungry and overeat. I find that having either the fruit here or the granola bar here, it really helps me to kind of stay, to kind of avoid extreme hunger until then.
For dinner, I live at home, and it's usually a mishmash of different dishes from a Chinese cooking style. Today, we have baked trout with lemon juice, cumin, minced garlic, minced ginger, and black pepper, eggs sauteed with chives from our family friend's backyard, a stir fry with peppers, carrots, mushrooms, potato, and chicken, and some white and red rice mix for more fiber.